He has had a scalp, a patchy hair loss, a scalp psoriasis actually, he was ashamed of, and lesions he was hiding. A man comes in breathless and his chest is tight, his heart is pounding. To an AI, this is heart attack. I would ask the patient, has anything happened recently in your life? Then he'll open up and he'll say, well, I have buried my wife 3 days ago. AI cannot read the room, it would just from my perspective, how much of my diagnosis happens before the patient says a useful word. I'm saying this to compare the AI and a clinician. So much of my emergency medicine is in the room, not the transcript that AI seems to have a knowledge of it. So the model says what the patient chose to say, but we as clinician, we will see what they could not say or would not say or didn't know they were saying. So the whole skill is not believing the surface, the superficial words the patient says. So it's also trying to open that patient up. And so this is one of the things that AI at the moment is not able to do. So I would like to mention 3 real pattern anonymized cases. I have had a patient that came in at an evening hour and his head was pulled low, and you say it, and it's a cue actually at evening, it's in the evening hours, it's 8 p.m. or something, why his head is low. So I clock it and I want to ask about why you're wearing it like this, and can you gently take it off and all. So when he took it off, I saw that he has had a patchy hair loss, a scalp psoriasis actually, he was ashamed of, and lesions he was hiding. So he'd never typed that, and the chatbot would never ask him to take his hat off because chatbot would not think, well, it's 8 p.m. in the evening, so why he's wearing a hat. Another one is that patient, let's just say, it comes in and it just gives you the answers as simple as this: yes, no, fine. All surface, shallow, really superficial answers. So an AI will take that at face value and it will land it somewhere tidy and wrong, actually. A good clinician would slow down, sit and open the patient up. They will see that there's a real serious story that comes out, actually. This patient would never have volunteered it, honestly. And yeah, this also was another one of the perspective. And another angle is that, again, AI cannot read the room. It would just read the transcript. So there was a young woman, it came in, and this woman was actually restless, shy, was looking down, and her leg, whole consultation, this can tell you, well, the leg is talking actually. It talks about, this could be ADHD, anxiety, fear, or something like loss of a loved one or anything like that. You have to read the leg too, and actually you have to read the room, you have to read the whole patient, not just the words. So I think AI is failing there. And also I think AI would fail at the real context and the continuity of some patients, because I think there is at the moment 2 things that the model simply doesn't have. Well, I'll tell you a context that a man comes in breathless and his chest is tight, his heart is pounding. To an AI, this is heart attack, or a lung clot, maybe a transfer to a tertiary center. But I would ask the question the algorithm does not ask, actually. I would ask the patient, has anything happened recently in your life? Then he'll open up and he'll say, well, I have buried my wife 3 days ago. So yeah, now I would still keep the clots on my list, actually, the lung clot, chest clots, until I have excluded it. But because at the moment I also know that grief of a loved one, and a pulmonary embolism, a lung clot, can share the same chest, actually. But AI never thinks to ask what happened to you this week or how do you feel. This is one other caveat. And I think the last one I would say is, well, the continuity of the same physician and the same physician-patient interactions, for example. So I have had a patient in my small district, because sometimes you just keep seeing some familiar faces and you know why they're here and what might be the issue with them. So yeah, there's a woman I have seen many times, really. Every time she presents in a way that's on a checklist that screams a lung clot or a heart attack. Well, the first time you work it out fully, of course, I know her baseline, her triggers, her normal. These are real panic attacks, and she is fine once she is heard and settled, really. And an AI that meets her cold every single time, well, it could mean a transfer, actually. So it would mean over triage. So because the AI doesn't have the memory. So I think the good clinician have the memory, hand this history call to a model, and you get a transfer of 3 hours, only ambulance and a terrified woman for something that I can settle in 20 minutes because I know that woman. I know what's up with her, actually.